Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and you are watching another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. Today's episode is going to be about love and relationships. And I know you all like to hear me talk about love and relationships, and I believe that the last time I made a video about this subject, it's been a few weeks or maybe a few months. So I think it's about that time. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make a man, or even, should I say, a woman, or any person fall in love with you. You can even utilize the advice that I'm going to share with you in this video for self-love and for loving yourself. Now, before I even start with my advice and the things I want to share with you today, I want to just say that for everyone that clicked on this video, maybe there's a lot of people who think that I'm going to give you the magic formula or the ingredients to the magic recipe to making someone fall in love with you. But unfortunately, I am not. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not going to do that because there is no magic formula to making someone fall in love with you. I mean, love, it happens naturally. You can force love. But today I really want to share with you the basics, the things that really, if you want to, first of all, make someone fall in love with you, but also keep that person in your life, it's really the 4 basic things that you need to start doing. And those things are really with yourself. They have nothing really to do, or at least not a lot to do, with the other person. So the first thing that I want to share with you is that you have to know your worth, and you have to show your worth to the other person. So you have to know what your requirements are, what your standards are, what you will tolerate, and what you won't tolerate in a relationship. So for example, if let's say it's your first date with a person that you like very, very much, the person comes to pick you up, and the person is 1 hour late. So you're there standing, waiting in front of the door just to wait for the person, and 1 hour later they're there, and then you get in the car and you don't say nothing. See, most of the time, a lot of women or even men, they're not gonna say nothing, especially in the beginning of the relationship, because they're scared that the person is gonna be like, okay, you're too much, you know, I'm gonna leave. You have too many requirements, you have too many standards. But there's never too many requirements or standards. So you have to not be afraid to show the other person what your worth is and what your requirements are. So if, let's say, I take again the same example, the person comes late, you should tell the person, look, I know you were a little bit late, that's fine, but I just want to let you know that I really, really don't like people who are late. And my time is very valuable, so I can, wait. Next time I'm probably just not going to wait for you, I'm going to make other plans or something. So just to let them know, you don't need to scream at them or be mean to them. Just let them know what your worth is and what your requirements and your standards are. It's very, very important. The second thing, and we hear this a lot, is to be confident. We hear it a lot, but usually we don't even apply it. So it's very important that you are confident with yourself, with your body, with who you are, if you want to be in a healthy relationship, really. If you're not confident about yourself, believe me that there's no one who's going to fall in love with you. And really, I mean love. Maybe someone's going to like you, but they're not going to fall in love with you, because confidence is something that's attracting. When you're confident and you love yourself, really, you're going to automatically, like a magnet, attract people in your life. So if right now you feel like maybe you're not that confident, maybe you're the kind of person that when you get in a relationship, you're always checking the phone of the other person, always, talking to them. Are you talking to someone else? Do you love someone else? Do you love me? You're that kind of person. Or maybe you can even be naked in front of the person that you love and the person that respects you and that you respect. Well, maybe you need to work on your self-confidence before you think about getting into another relationship. It's very, very important. The third thing, and this is for women and for men, like I said, well, the other two also were, it's to act like a lady if you're a woman, or to act like a man if you're a man. So embrace your femininity or embrace your masculinity. It's very important, because believe me that the opposite sex is always going to be attracted by that feminine energy that you have if you're a woman, or that masculine energy that you have if you're a man. So it's very important to not be afraid, if you're a woman, to be delicate, to be feminine, to have that sensuality, if we can say that feminine sensuality that women have, and that masculine sensuality that men have. It's very, very important, because like that you're going to attract the person. The person is going to be attracted to you, not just sexually, but it's simply going to be attracted to that energy of yours. So it's very important. And the last but not the least, and once again, it's another thing that we hear so much nowadays, it's just to be yourself. As simple as that. Even if you believe, like if let's say you meet someone and you think that being yourself is not good enough, well, believe me that if you're not yourself, it's even worse. It's not a good idea, because what's going to happen is that if the person falls in love with the person that you're pretending to be, later on in the relationship, that person is going to find out that all of that was a big act and that you're not like that in reality, that it's not yourself. And the person's just gonna leave you because they're gonna be like, well, you're not who I thought I fell in love with. So it's very important to be yourself. And believe me, there's a lot of people who come to me and say, well, if I'm myself, there's no one who's gonna love me. Absolutely not. You are going to find someone who's gonna love you and accept you for exactly who you are. And you shouldn't want to be someone else or pretend to be someone else. Just very important, be yourself, for men and for women once again. So I'm just going to repeat quickly. The first thing is show your worth. So know your worth and also show it to the other person. Don't be ashamed of it. The second thing is to be confident. Be confident with yourself. Be confident that you have something great to bring to the table and in a relationship. The third thing is to act like a lady or act like a man, depending on if you're a woman or a man. And the third thing is to simply be yourself. Just don't be afraid to be yourself and show it to the other person. And believe me, that there's someone out there who's gonna love you the way that you are. So that's about it for today. As I said, no magic formula. It's just very basic things. I hope it helped. If you like this video, don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single Wednesday. You can also go on my website, AlexandraVillarroel.com, and subscribe to my email list to get email updates and tips and tricks and things like that. So that is it for today. I am Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I'm going to see you in exactly 1 week. Bye-bye.